There were days when I had to completely shut everything down and sleep in a dark room because I used to feel mentally overstimulated. And that's when I started paying attention to what was actually happening. I realized I didn't always need to add something to my mornings. Sometimes all I need to do is just remove things. Hi, I'm Ramya and welcome to Awesome Girl. So, in this episode of Start the Day Right series, I would like to share the three habits I quietly gave up in the mornings. And honestly, I learned all three of them very hard way. There was a time when the first thing I would do after waking up was check my phone, scroll social media, get into some random discussions, put on the TV, and watch the news. Basically, I'd start my day by letting the outside world get into my head. And after doing this for a while, I realized my mornings were setting the wrong tone for the rest of my day. So I learned the hard way, giving up on three things which I believe habits: no phone, no talking, no digital watching. So the first thing I don't do anymore is check my phone. No social media, no news, and know what's going on with the world. Because the moment I start consuming something, my mind is already reacting to somebody else's world, opinions, and emotions starts kicking in. Hence, I want my first few moments of the day to actually belong to me. The second thing is something I learned after a few really bad mornings. I don't get into discussions first thing in the morning, especially arguments or emotionally charged conversations, because I've noticed that if I start my mornings irritated, I carry that irritation with me throughout the day. I may go do my work, exercise, have my breakfast, but somewhere in the background, conversations keep running in my mind. So, unless it's genuinely important, I leave it for later. And the third thing is no watching. So, I don't watch anything in the morning. No news, no random YouTube videos, or no TV playing in the background unless it's some classical music. I used to think it's just something I'm watching while I get ready, and whatever I consume first thing in the morning started to influence what I will be thinking about for the next few hours. So I stopped information overload before I start my day. Ever since I set these rules, my mornings are much more pleasant, just enough space to actually wake up before the world starts asking for my attention. So, what I consume first thing in the morning matters to me more than what I consume all the day. So, thank you so much for watching and see you in another video.